GoHighLevel charged me $5 to test my own phone number. $5 for a test call. On top of the $4.97 a month I was already paying them. Most people shrug and just pay it. I am not most people. I went and did the full math. And the full math says an agency on their big plan hands out GoHighLevel about $36,000 every 5 years. So I canceled and I built my own CRM with AI. And I cannot write a single line of code. Here is my promise. Same deal as always. You leave this video smarter than you came in. By the end, you will know the 5 steps to put a website you own live on the internet today for $0. Not rent it, owned. And I'm handing you the exact skills I use to make pages that actually sell. Free. No opt-in. The direct link is below. Then at the end, I will show you a trick that turns this whole video into a mirror. So you can run this math on your bill, not mine. Fair warning, the trick is also the best sales lessons I know. So let's go. So first, the math. Because I am not going to throw a scary number at you and run, you are builders. Builders check receipts. GoHighLevel Agency Pro is $4.97 a month. And that is the sticker right off their pricing page. $4.97 a month for 60 months is $29,820. Now, the part the pricing page does not show. Every email you send is metered. Every text is billed per segment, and one long text is multiple segments. Premium workflow actions, 1 cent per execution. Phone numbers, rent it monthly. The AI employee, $97 a month. Per sub account, you got 3 clients? That's $291 a month just for AI. It all drains a prepaid wallet with auto recharge turned on, which is why people sign up at $297 and get invoiced $450. That is not a rumor. That is the most repeated line in their reviews. At a modest $103 a month in usage, and I am being generous here, that's $36,000 every 5 years to rent on the generous side. Now let me be straight with you because this matters. GoHighLevel is not a scam. It rates over 4 stars everywhere. Thousands of agencies run on it happily. The problem is not the company. The problem is the model. Renting never ends, never gets cheaper, and the day you stop paying, you walk away with nothing. I said it in my last video, and it is still true. The product is the rent. The penalty is growth. So why does everybody just pay it? Because of a belief I carried for 20 years. Building your own CRM platform costs $150,000 to $250,000, takes a year, and needs a team of developers. So we rent it. Everybody rents it. That was the deal. Except here is what the platforms would rather you never look up. The infrastructure they are built on is practically free. GitHub, where the code lives, free. Vercel, which puts it on the internet, free tier. Cloudflare, free tier. Google's Firebase database, a free tier, so big a small business never crosses it. Sending email, fractions of a penny. The AI that answers a phone, pennies a minute. They mark up penny cost infrastructure by about 5,000% and they call it a plan. The only real wall was ever the labor. Somebody has to write the code, and it was never going to be me. I can barely put together an IKEA desk. That's a true story. And that wall fell because now there's an AI that writes the code with you. I found it in June, bored in the mountains. 30 days later, I owned a CRM platform. Do not take my word for it. Let me hand you the first brick right now. Here is the whole play, 5 steps, start to finish. You can steal it. Step 1, get Claude Code. It is a program from the company that makes Claude. It runs in a terminal, which sounds scary, and then you just type English at it. Step 2, make a GitHub account, free. Rule 1 of ownership, the code lives in your account, not mine. not a platform's, yours. If everything else on this list disappears tomorrow, you still have the code. Step 3, brief it like a contractor. Mine went something like, build me a one-page site for an AI sales system. Use a dark theme. Big claim up top. A form at the bottom. It writes the files. And here's the part nobody tells beginners. You never read the code. You open the page in your browser and judge the results. Wrong color? Say so. Button feels cheap? Say so. In English. It fixes it. That is the whole skill. Describing what you want and complaining accurately. Step 4, the magic step. 2 words. Git push. Git is how code gets saved up to your GitHub account. Claude Code runs it for you if you ask. Now connect your GitHub to a service called Vercel. It has a free tier. You do this once with 3 clicks. And this is the deal. Vercel gives you, every time you push, your site goes live automatically with a real URL in about a minute. That is the same deployment pipeline professional teams use. Your bill, $0. Step 5, buy your domain, about $12 a year, and point it at Vercel. Total, $12 a year. Not $497 a month, $12 a year. Now, step 6. Nobody talks about step 6 because there is a difference between a live website and a website that sells. Claude Code, fresh out of the box, builds you a clean page. A generic page, though. Generic does not convert. So here is the free thing I promised you at the top. I spent 15 years learning what makes a page convert. Headlines, sales letters, landing pages, the order of the sections go in, the words that make a stranger pull out a card. I turned all of it into skills, files you can drop into Claude Code. A skill is just a folder. You copy it in, restart, and now when you say, build me a landing page, Claude builds it the way that I would. Headline first, pain, agitate, solution, one call to action. My whole method baked in. And I'm not going to just say that. Let me teach you the most important piece right now. The headline is the single most important element on any page. Nothing else is close. Here is the formula. The dream outcome in a time frame using a named system. And around it, 3 supporting pieces. A pre-headline above the call-out naming exactly who the page is for. Support below a sub-headline or bullets that kill pain 1, pain 2, and pain 3. And the fix with a time attached, when they can have it. Let me show you on 2 live pages because I eat my own cooking. Sierra6ai.com, the top of the page, the callout is, this page is only for veteran-owned home service business owners. Half the internet just left. Good. They were never buying. The headline, book 4 times more estimates in 48 hours using the 3 laws of landed jobs. Dream outcome, time frame, named system. Then the 3 bullets, and every bullet kills a pain. Without buying more leads. Without hiring an overpriced agency. Without duct taping 6 tools together. And the video is short because the copy already carried the weight. Now, Allodra.ai, same skill, different page. The call out, attention, agencies, consultants, and business owners. The headline runs the formula through the pain instead of your CRM. Through the pain. Instead, your CRM isn't software. It's a landlord. The sub hands them the fix and the time. Watch the video below and learn how to take ownership today. And this video runs longer because here the VSL, video sales letter, carries everything the headline did not say. Same formula, 2 layouts, 1 skill. Here is the rule I build by. I write every hero, which is the above fold of your page without scrolling, pretending I'm about to run paid ads to it. If the page cannot convert before anyone scrolls, the headline is not done. The rest of the page, the letter, the proof, the calculator, that is for the bigger, more complex ask. And in the next video, I break down the entire page section by section, where everything goes and why it goes there. Subscribe so you do not miss it. So that is one skill out of 9: sales pages, headlines, direct sales letters, landing pages for ads, video scripts, SEO posts, even one that audits your site for whatever breaks it on phones. So if you go to github.com/oathdriven/Rimac-skills, that is a direct link. It is in the description. Take one or take all 9. That is the 15 years of my playbook, and now it is yours. Now, the honest chapter, because I promised the real math, not the highlight reel. It cost me more than $12, okay? I signed up for Claude's $20 plans in the morning, and I blew through it that same afternoon. Upgraded to the $100 plan the same day, and still ran about 45 over that first month. And I spent 30 days cursing at my screen like it owed me money. That is normal. That is what building feels like. Call it $145 and some stubbornness. That was the wall that held me for 20 years. A website is day one of this game. The full CRM took me the other 29. Let me show you what 29 more days buys. The AI receptionist that answers the phone, schedules appointments, does applications, texts the lead back, and books a job while you work. The pipeline that drags a deal from new lead all the way to one. The dashboard, the calendar, the reports, all of it mine. All of it owned. That finished thing is Allodra. It is linked below if you would rather start from mine instead of building from scratch. And yes, it imports your contacts and pipelines straight out of GoHighLevel, because leaving should not cost you your data. But hear me, everything I just taught you is the entry ticket. You do not need me. You do not need me, okay? That is the point of owning. All right, the trick I promised you at the top, and the sales lessons hiding inside of it. So a few years back, a company hired me to fix a sales cycle that took 64 days to close a $7,500 upfront deal that was $25,000 a month. I got it down to one call. Not with a demo, not with a deck, with an Excel sheet, okay? On the call, I'd ask them for their numbers, their leads, their close rates, their profit per sale. The sheet added it up in front of them. Then I would ask if they saw it working, and they always say, if they saw it working for them, they always said the same thing. Well, no, I mean, I see it working, but what's the cost? Boom. One hidden row left, the cost. They had already agreed to every number above it because every number was theirs. Nobody argues with their own math. 25 years of closing compresses into one line. Never tell them anything you can get them to say themselves. They will not believe what you say, but they will believe everything they say. Now look at what I did not do. Now look at what I did not do in this video. I never told you what your stack costs. I told you mine. So go to Allodra.ai and scroll down to right below the second section, down one screen. There is a calculator sitting there, cost analyzer. Your platform, your monthly bill, you pick your platform, your monthly bill, your client count, and it runs a 10-year math with a 9% a year price hikes that these platforms keep shipping. Whatever number it shows you, I did not say it, you did. And now you have seen the technique from both sides because I just ran it on you. The calculator is my best closer, and it never says a word. Steal that too. Whatever you sell, stop telling people what they are losing. Build a thing that lets them tell you. Let us land this. GoHighLevel is a fine software with a rent problem, about $36,000 every 5 years on the low end. And none of it is ever yours. The infrastructure was always nearly free. The labor wall fell the day AI learned to code. Your first owned website is 5 steps and $12 away. Claude Code, GitHub. Plain English, Git push, Vercel. Step 6 is in the description. The 9 skills that make it sell. And the close is yours now too. Nobody argues with their own math. Go run yours. The skills are a gift, straight up. No email, no gate, just take them. But when you build something with them, come show me. My school community is free, and that is where this goes deeper. I break these builds down. I teach the marketing. I show you how to sell a thing you just made. 15 years of lessons handed out free because I would rather you be dangerous. The first link in the description is my school link. And if you would rather skip the 30 days of cursing and start from the CRM I already built, then go check out Allodra.ai. One link down. Now go be dangerous. Always got your back. Rymac.